So today I'm going to be talking about something wild. Something that is just absolutely crazy. But it's not unheard of. It's definitely something that we've heard little whispers of here and there. And I wanted to talk about it because I just recently saw this article, like yesterday. And I had to talk about this because it looks like things might be lining up for this information to possibly be legitimate. So in a new blog on the official Halo website, 343 Industries mentioned that they'll be doing betas around the end of February or the beginning of March for Halo the Master Chief Collection. And they use this really vague wording. They said, a new place and way to play the game. Now this wording is definitely interesting. It's very vague and really mysterious. And this could be nothing. It could be it could be something mundane. I know that there's an idea that it could be on the Epic Store. That's something that a lot of people are talking about. Something about like multiplayer, like a different way to do multiplayer, whatever. But the main reason why we're talking about this is, could the Master Chief Collection be coming to the Nintendo Switch? And could it be announced for the Nintendo Switch around that time, the end of February, beginning of March? Is this a possibility? And as hard as it is to believe that the Master Chief Collection could come to the Nintendo Switch, it's not as impossible as I think a lot of people might think it is. Here's the interesting thing. There were rumors for a long time, and I say it all the time on this channel that I don't really go for rumors that much, but even I find it hard to argue with certain people that are insiders that have good track records. You know, that when they repeat things over and over and over again, it's kind of hard to argue, especially when they've had things right in the past. And there's one thing that has come up quite a few times with certain insiders, and that's about the Master Chief Collection, or something Halo related at least, coming to Nintendo Switch. This is something that has been rumored for a while, at least in the past couple years. And it was rumored before Banjo came to Smash. It was rumored before we started getting a lot of the Microsoft stuff on the Switch. Now, Microsoft has given the Switch quite a few things over the years. I mean, well, Minecraft, it's on everything, but it is something to note that Microsoft let, Nintendo still have Minecraft on the Switch and everything, despite the fact that they own Mojang and everything like that. You have Ori and the Blind Forest, that's on the Switch. I believe the sequel is either on the Switch or it's coming to the Switch. I'm actually not really too sure. Cuphead, which I know Cuphead isn't owned by Microsoft necessarily, but Microsoft did help fund the game. And that was the first other platform that Microsoft pretty much, I want to say, allowed Cuphead to be on the Switch. It was the first, non-Microsoft platform for that to appear on. There was Hellblade or whatever. And of course, we can't not mention the fact that Steve from Minecraft and Banjo-Kazooie are both in Super Smash Bros. And they are Microsoft-owned IPs and characters. So it's really looking like Microsoft and Nintendo have really built a decent relationship with one another. And there's quite a bit of game sharing going on. Well, at least game sharing on Microsoft's end. Nintendo's never going to give Microsoft any of their shit for their console. But, whatever. Either way, Microsoft is allowing Nintendo to have quite a few games on the Switch. Now, of course, one thing that's different with all the games that I mentioned, and then Halo, is all those other games aren't Microsoft's flagship IP, okay? Halo is Microsoft's big boy, okay? That is their main thing. Master Chief is the main guy on the Xbox. He is the Mario to the Xbox. So seeing Master Chief on a different platform, a different console, is kind of wild. Now, it is something to mention the fact that Master Chief is going to be in Fortnite, or he's already in Fortnite. I'm not really sure which. And Fortnite is multi-platform, so that means that Master Chief will be on PlayStation, and he'll be on the Switch already through a third-party game. But the big deal here is the possibility of first-party Halo games from Microsoft being on a Nintendo console. That's just wild. And it seems like something that's really unlikely. But with rumors floating around about this for a while, and looking at the way Microsoft and Nintendo's relationship has really evolved over the past few years, this actually is looking like it might be somewhat realistic. Now, the thing is, we heard about it, and it never happened. The Master Chief Collection coming to the Switch was rumored for a while, and it was so widely rumored and speculated that it was showing up in fake leaks all the time and all kinds of crazy shit. But then we didn't get anything for it. But now, all of a sudden, 343 is dropping a tease that Master Chief Collection could end up on a different platform. And again, it could be mundane, but what if? And something else really interesting to note and to mention here, and I don't want to roll this up into it, but it's just near impossible for me not to mention this. The end of February and the beginning of March is right around the territory where we would probably end up getting a Smash reveal for a character. And what if this is Master Chief coming to Smash and the Master Chief Collection coming to the Nintendo Switch? I know, it's wild. But stranger things have happened. It's extremely possible. A lot of people might wonder, well, what does Microsoft have to gain by putting the Master Chief Collection on Switch? What do they get out of it? Because it just sounds like it's a really good deal for Nintendo and a raw deal for Microsoft. Well, one thing that I feel a lot of people tend to forget is that the Microsoft Xbox isn't very popular in Japan. It's not a very popular console. By Microsoft putting some of their games on the Switch, which is an incredibly popular console in Japan, I mean, it's still selling gangbusters over there. For last time I checked, it's outselling the PlayStation 5, which is wild to think about, but the Switch is incredible over there. So if Microsoft put one of their main IPs on the Switch, you're opening the doors for more gamers in the East to get exposed to a game like Halo, and that just opens the door for possibly more Xbox sales, especially when you consider that Halo Infinite is on its way out. And the Master Chief Collection coming to Switch that would probably be it. That would be all that you're going to get of Halo on the Switch. You're not going to get Halo Infinite on the Switch. But see, that's the beautiful thing. If they put the Master Chief Collection on Switch, you would be getting all the Halo games up to this point. And if, you really enjoy the series, well then maybe you would decide to get an Xbox Series X so you could play Infinite. So there definitely is benefits to the marketing involved with putting a Halo game of any kind on a Nintendo platform. It's definitely Microsoft reaching out to new audiences and trying to bring them in. Again, especially in the East, where they're not very popular. Not to mention the fact that the Switch is, being a hybrid console, you would be able to play Halo on the go, which would be wild because it would be the first time ever that Halo would be on a technical handheld system. And don't forget that they did uncover that there was an actual Halo demo made for the Nintendo DS, which is just really weird to think about, but that shit happened. So getting Halo on the Switch would almost be like that coming full circle. Either way, I really wanted to talk about this. I just read the article the other day and remembered those old rumors about the Master Chief Collection coming to the Nintendo Switch. And now 343 drops this crazy hint. So, again, who knows? This is wild. We could very well see the Master Chief Collection come to Switch. And in seeing this, we may by extension see Master Chief get into Super Smash Bros., which is also just crazy to think about. Or it could be absolutely nothing, and it could be something super, super mundane. Like I said, Halo, the Master Chief Collection getting on the Epic Store. Who knows? But what do you guys think? Do you think the Master Chief Collection has a chance to get on the Nintendo Switch? Do you think it's just wild, a pipe dream, and we'll never see it? Do you think those rumors even had a little bit of legitimacy to them? Why don't you let me know down in the comments below? If you like this video, give it a like, because that helps the channel out. If you really like this video, feel free to subscribe. I put out gaming videos Every week, every other week, whenever my schedule allows it, I like to talk about a number of different subjects. I do focus a lot on Nintendo, but I like to talk about any games and any companies. I just like to talk about video games. So if you like video games, feel free to subscribe because I'm going to talk about them. At the end of all my videos, I always want to thank everybody who watches and subscribes. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody. You're all fantastic. You're all phenomenal. Thank you so much. If you want to be a part of this community, I have a Discord chat. The link will be in the description below. There's a lot of great people in there. Our community is slowly growing, and it's just a bunch of people who love video games, tabletop games, movies. We talk about all kinds of stuff in the Discord, so feel free to join. We'd love to have you. Have a great day. Be safe out there, and bye-bye.